there, I'm Andy Bravo Dudynsky, and this is another Halo Championship Series update. It's been a little while since we've had a chance to recap the current HCS season, but with our biggest LAN event yet behind us, all Season 2 Online Cups complete and HCS points awarded, and the Season 2 Finals less than a month away, there's plenty to discuss and much to look forward to. So let's jump right in and take a look at the biggest point winners in the 7 Online Cups since our first LAN at Iron Games Atlanta. Evil Geniuses continue to dominate throughout Season 2, winning 5 of the 7 Online Cups and tallying a momentous 925 points in all 7 Cups and securing their spot at the top of the standings. Of the 2 Cups that EG did not win, Dark Horse Winterfox came out on top, giving veteran teams like Denial Esports and Counterlogic Gaming a run for their money while raking in some critical points along the way. But those online cups might seem like small potatoes when compared to the high stakes and big prizes of our most recent LAN tournament, HCS Indianapolis Presented by PGL, where the top Halo teams from around the country competed for their share of $50,000 and a final opportunity to secure a spot in the HCS Season 2 Finals. It was one of our biggest events yet, and the weekend was full of some incredible series. You can watch some of the final matches on demand right here on the Halo channel. One of the most exciting moments of the tournament came late in the evening of Day 2, where an exhausted CLG faced off against Winterfox, who had also endured a grueling day of intense battles. In Game 5, it seemed all but over for CLG, as Winterfox had begun to collapse on both Royal 2 and Ogre 2. But no one could have guessed what happened next. Not even me, who was focused on the impending Winterfox push. Let's take a look at what went down. We're going to actually slow it down for a moment right there. You see, he sees the head of Ryan Noob. Ryan Noob actually tucks himself into this wall, and he gets that back whack. Now, let me actually back this up just a bit and tell you why this was such a wild sequence of events. We're going to split out of this cam right here. Royal 2 was all alone in the snipe tunnel. He's down here in the hut. He's about to get collapsed by 3 members of Winterfox. And Ogre 2 was there as well. So Cloud, I mean, he breaks the 50-yard line here, right? He does a quick scan. Is anyone there? And he has to move right because he sees that player with the grenade. He goes ahead and drops down, and he gets that back whack. I mean,
Ryan Noob's like, well, if I morph myself into this wall here, maybe no one will see me.
If we don't move, they won't see us, right? As they say. But even with clutch moves like that and the combined might of the best Halo players in the world, Evil Geniuses Snipe Down, Roy, Lunchbox, and Lethal still could not be stopped, winning the tournament and only dropping 3 games the entire weekend. Congratulations yet again to EG on this, their 4th LAN win of the HCS. Let's take a look at some of their best moments from Indianapolis.
You know, EG is just on them like white on rice, man, and they poke their head out. They're going to be in a bad position.
The hang back, turns around and gives him one. EG are just completely slaughtering CLG. The weapon needs to be extremely careful. Sticks Royal 2, but will he pick up this double? Yes, he does indeed. My God, we've got a cap from EG already. Less than 30 seconds in the game.
See if he can get a couple shots, able to find one. It's going to be a headshot on Mikwin. Looking for another. Gets the double kill, maybe a trip. Gets the triple kill for Lunchbox. Brilliant plays out of him here in the winter bracket finals.
All they need to do is hold this out, and they will be the HCS Indie champions. 10 seconds remaining. That is game, ladies and gentlemen. Evil Geniuses win.
Now, in our last HCS update, we asked the Halo esports community to vote on which pro player you'd like to see interviewed for a future episode. Well, we tallied the results, and in an overwhelming response, Justin, iGotUrPistola Deese was your top pick in the poll. If you remember, Pistola started Season 1 as a member of the now unstoppable Evil Geniuses, but due to an unfortunate injury following the team's first LAN event in Season 1, he was forced to sit out for the rest of the season. Here's Pistola chatting about his Season 1 mishap, what it took to get back in the game, and his thoughts on his new team, Cloud9.
How am I feeling physically after that hilarious injury? It's not hilarious, but if I don't laugh at it, it's just gonna make me sad. But I'm feeling great now. What did I do during the off season? I actually couldn't do anything physical. So I couldn't, just go get a part-time job or do anything like that because I couldn't use my hand at all. And so I couldn't do anything but sit around and watch Halo. So I ended up watching everybody's streams all the time, watched every single tournament. I kept up with every detail of HCS. I was an EG fan during that time. It was fun rooting for EG during that whole time period. I was just like, go EG, go EG. And now I'm playing against them, so it's like, oh man, I was such an EG fan when I wasn't playing, and now I'm like, I gotta beat everyone. Well, I'm on Cloud9 now, which is awesome. This is nice. I like these clothes a lot. They look really good. I think I just bring a different dynamic to the team in the sense of I stay alive and I'm constantly putting pressure. I'm like aggressive, but I also hold positions. I think I'm one of the best all-around players. I think I could be a little bit better with objective and I could be a little more aggressive so far from what I've noticed in my gameplay. But I think as long as we stay positive, that's the most important thing. Fear is definitely a very passionate player. When he gets into it, he's pumped up. In victory, he's just got the perfect voice for getting into it. He's very loud. And when Jacob's into hysteria, I think he's one of the best players in the game. I think he's top 5 easily. Since there's such long breaks between the next tournaments, we just have to try to stay consistent with practice. In my opinion, small talk is the most important thing, and what small talk is just saying where you're going, what you're doing, and kind of like what your idea is, like what do I want to do right now. And if a team makes too many assumptions, that's what loses them games. If you go back and watch, because these teams are very close. It's the team that made the most assumptions that loses. EG right now has just been so dominant. That could be an individual skill thing. They could just be out. Not only are they better as a team, but they're also just such good individual players. It's all piles on top of each other. The top 6 teams that are playing right now are the best teams at this whole entire tournament. That's what's so cool about Halo though, is every tournament's different. There's just momentum based and there's so many different play styles and players. And as I said, Halo is very situational. That's what's so awesome about coming to these things and watching and even competing. I love watching, but I definitely love playing more.
After a great showing at HCS Indianapolis, Pistola and Cloud9 are now ranked number 4 heading into the HCS Season 2 Finals. Best of luck to Justin and the team. And speaking of those standings, let's have a look at just how the HCS Season 2 Final will roll out. Evil Geniuses with an obvious commanding lead will take the top seed, followed by Denial, Winterfox, Cloud9, and CLG rounding out the top 5. Finally, we have Optic Gaming and Finals newcomers Team Liquid and Excellence. Together with our partners ESL and Twitch, the HCS Season 2 Finals will take place July 24th through 26th at the ESL Studios in Burbank, California. These top 8 teams will be duking it out for our biggest prize pool yet, $150,000, and of course the glory that comes with being crowned HCS champions. Can EG capture lightning in a bottle twice and make a repeat of the Season 1 Finals? Will Denial's hard work, persistence, and determination finally pay off? You know, there's only one way to find out. You can watch all the action right here on the Halo channel. Until then, I'm Andy Bravo Dudynsky for the Halo Championship Series. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the Season 2 Finals.